You know, like I can't
Chapter
really think.
5.
I can't even think of like
Absolute Despair Girl. Yeah, okay.
ADG.
That's the right name.
I'll take it.
Naming the last chapter after the name of the game is always a solid one.
Because here in Western games, here's what you get: Chapter 1 is called Chapter 1,
Or the beginning.
and
or
final
something
chapter
like
is called Epilogue.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true too. Just numbering them like that. Yeah.
These are adults that are cheering us on, right?
You know what? Uncharted has good chapter names.
Okay.
Because they're always
Are we stepping on children?
I hope so.
Because that would be super sick.
All those beast things.
Oh, we're gonna get the crazy energy shot. The Hiroshima, like.
Oh yeah, punch his head
bursts.
right off. God, if this plays like the Monami game.
Oh my god.
Just throw the game away.
Yeah.
I mean, it won't. I hope.
Put your controller on the floor.
Yeah.
And don't pick it back up.
So what's the despair that's gonna bring this beast
How
down?
would these adults automatically know that a giant Monokuma is on their side, though? You know what I mean?
Like, it's attacking the other Monokuma,
but
I guess.
it would like... You would run in fear from a giant Monokuma.
Maybe he had a way to get the word out, you know? I don't know.
They should have.
I'm not in disbelief at that.
Like, me as an adult running for my life, I see a giant version of the things that
Yeah, I like this.
kill me,
I like this.
and I go running. Alright, I hope you're not expecting Platinum Robo.
What's the button to get rid of the thing again?
Oh,
Square?
select?
Select? No, I don't want to press buttons and ruin it. I want to see
You
the
want a
background.
screenshot?
No, I just wanted to see it, but it's
Okay.
fine. It looks really cool. Like, really good.
It's a cockpit.
Really good cockpit.
It's a cockpit. Oh, but all is according to Keikaku.
Well, yeah, she's still got the ultimate plan, right?
I knew you were gonna use that, big mecha.
Oh, you're going. Don't go yet.
Time for me to exit this game so that...
Time for me to get in the damn machine.
No. I'm gonna exit this game so that I'm not responsible for when it goes downhill. Let's see.
What we heard.
You've heard it's a good ending, so I know the reason why you're resilient is because you heard it's a good ending. I know. I'm aware of that. I know.
I will totally agree that the beginning is fucking atrocious, but
I'm just a man whose intentions are good. Don't let me be misunderstood. I'm going forward based on what the past
it's fine.
has shown me.
Are they still in the airship?
He called him hard gay.
Yeah.
He straight up called him Razor Remote hard gay.
Are you a hard gay? No? Get the fuck out.
Ooh.
What a hero.
Yeah, the way he humped that 4-year-old's shoulder.
Platinum should make a hard gay game.
If they didn't already.
Yeah, it's true. Which one was it? I won't tell you.
Think about it, though.
Infinite space.
So, is she actually just straight up gonna be like, I want to occult summon Junko back into my body?
I kind of hope so.
Because then if that does play out and then nothing happens, what?
Well, I mean, one of the things that I've been wondering is if this game ends and there's a new Junko that's alive at the end of the game, then there's a lot of place left to go. You know what I mean? Like,
which means that that would imply magic suddenly exists.
Which could happen, right?
In the third spin-off? Like, what?
Okay, considering we have a character whose luck is powerful enough to do fucking anything, it wouldn't drive me crazy to see magic.
But you're talking Full Metal Alchemist, straight up put your hands on the sigil, equivalent exchange, Liam.
Maybe. I don't think it'd be weird. Like, I don't know.
If that sigil started glowing, you don't think that'd be weird? Are you out of your mind?
No, I think it'd be fine.
Off of what basis? In this entire franchise?
Oh, the magic of luck.
But that doesn't glow and transfer souls.
But you can't explain their luck, right?
You can.
It's like fortune dodging the bullet.
Yes,
it's exactly like that.
But invisible magic is different from fucking.
No, it's not. It's still magic,
dude.
The amount of magic in Metal Gear, like Vamp, right?
That's Metal Gear's established it though. What else in this series, unlike Luck, has had that type of thing?
Okay, so in all fairness, Luck is a strong one.
What else is there?
There might be something. Well, I'm thinking. That's a pretense to thinking. There's Sakura, who you literally can't explain her design. Where she's like the biggest, toughest, strongest thing in the world, and like to a comical extent.
Alright, Dulcim, go on.
Wait, what do you mean, Dulcim?
That's a stretch, my friend. That's a huge reach from full screen.
No, for sure.
That is hard to block. This conversation is nothing. I've been like, don't worry.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not worrying.
Anyway, I mean, we're staring at this sigil. It's there and it's been there for the last 4 minutes. But if it actually does incant the magical soul of Junko back from the dead into this child, fuck everything forever.
No, that'd be cool. I think that'd be cool.
I'm so done if that happens.
But why is that?
Again, like third act of spin-off game introduction of magic into the franchise. Get the fuck out of here, that's ridiculous.
I still vouch
with no pretense.
I still vouch that the luck is fucking like insane.
But that's so much more subtle than actual glowing sigil summoning.
But in the context of this series, it's not, because this entire series only exists because of luck. Like, multiple entries in the series don't exist without luck, you know?
I don't even know what to say anymore if you don't see the difference between, like, straight up crazy summon demon magic and, like, extreme luck in a way that is, like, the odds are bent in this guy's favor type of thing.
But that's magic, like...
But there's a difference between that and Melf's magic missiles, is what I'm trying to get at.
There is a giant robot on the screen, like...
There is!
This game, like...
Tech has been always unbelievable in this game. And that's why, even in the second game where you can download, you can recreate Junko by downloading it into other bodies.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, yeah, tech is out of this world fantasy crazy. But magic has never been a thing. Alright, let's see where he's going here. Oh, are you gonna do a cool guy speech that Komaru couldn't do?
Acceptance is the first step.
Revealing your secret devil trigger arm is the second step.
Yeah, exactly. All the way in the back.
Tucker should have just been like, woo! Why are you getting this moment?
Well, he's been convinced, right?
Okay, but this is the music of villain has appeared. While Hero is talking.
The Monokuma still has to get destroyed, so who knows?
Indeed it does.
I like that name though, Big Bang Monokuma is good.
Shades of Vegeta. Oh, is it just gonna blow everything up? You think that's what that's gonna be, maybe?
Oh, maybe, who knows?
We're gonna kill all the kids by killing ourselves. In a giant, despair-filled explosion. I can see him going there.
Yeah, potentially. Right now, he's still talking about survival. So.
Yeah, he's just saying fight back, and we don't know what
he's
that
not
means.
there yet, but...
Hey!
You fucking Shirokuma.
Lord Genome's head wants to talk to you.
Yeah, exactly.
One, you're a robot. You don't have feelings. You shouldn't be talking tired. Two, why? So let's just continue getting killed. Don't fight the kids. Let them murder you. Did you not see that mountain of bodies? No, you didn't. You were ahead.
He's just so far anti-war that it's like you're not appropriate here.
Yeah, and you know what? Fuck Paz. That's what I say. Fuck Paz. Even before the turn.
But don't you think the turn like validates her somewhat? Like the whole Pacifica thing.
Nah.
That's the trick, you know. Like
I still don't like her.
Okay.
But it makes it way more interesting.
Yeah, because that's not who she is.
It makes it
like
infinitely more interesting.
Yeah.
But I don't like you as a person. That's the difference. Chico, do you want to do it here?
Yeah, of course.
Fuck out of here! I'm sorry, I can't let that go. Anyway. So what we need is mass adult abuse of children.
What we need is magic, my friend. What we need is magic.
We need Sauron and Gandalf and Saruman.
Okay, Toko was doing Psycho Crushers
Indeed!
with energy beams.
Indeed! She totally was.
Like Sakura did a red hot kick with an energy blast.
But I'm talking about plot magic, my friend. Not fight magic. They do sick-ass Fist of the North Star duels in the previous games as well. But I mean plot magic. We'll see. We'll see.
Isn't friendship the greatest magic of all?
Again, kudos to them for like not baking that onomatopoeia into the game.
Yeah.
So that it could be translated.
Make it translatable.
Fucking Lost Planet.
Oh, yeah, Troopers, yeah.
What a dumb reason. It's the dumbest reason for a game to not come over.
I've played through it, and there is, like, the other thing is, like, I don't even think it would be profitable. It's not a great game.
No.
It's worse than Lost Planet 2, actually. And, like, there is so much text. Like, besides the onomatopoeia, there's a lot of text. So I also think there's that aspect.
But even if, like, the onomatopoeia problem is such a silly one to me.
That's a stupid one, for sure.
But yeah, I can see if there's other reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I definitely don't think it was singularly that.
I'm really not liking the fact that the gist of this conversation is that the adults are getting too angry and riled up and want to hurt the kids, and that we need to be more peaceful and not hurt the kids. Like, how? How is it okay for people to get murdered just because kids are kids?
Mm-hmm.
Like what fucking...
Like I said, Shirokuma's so far...
But but Hiroko has been also, like, backing her up.
Yeah.
What is wrong with people? Like kids should be rehabilitated if they're fucked up, and you can definitely figure out how to... Well, in the real world, anyway, and you definitely figure out... You don't put them in jail, you put them in, like, you know, different types of juvie types of situations.
Well, I think that's what they're advocating. I don't think they're literally advocating, like...
But when you're in an apocalyptic mass murder situation, and actual Holocaust-type body piles are around every corner, who gives a fuck anymore about the rehab? Like, you have compassion when it's called for, but then at a certain point, survival instincts kick in. And the super dull-edged, muted survival instincts of the people that are trying to be peaceful about these kids is killing me. You know, you're walking through an ocean of blood, and you're going, maybe we can talk them down. Maybe we can... Okay, watch that body. Step over that pile of that family right there. Don't step on that baby's head. Alright, maybe we can talk them down. You know? Like, what is your logic? Byakuya would want to have mercy on the kids.
Still gotta save Byakuya though.
Oh my god. I can't believe we haven't even seen him. We haven't even heard from him. There's no cutscene with him locked up. Anyway.
We had tons of scenes with him locked up.
That's a perfect, like, Byakuya would not advocate peace on these children.
Probably not.
I don't know, Liam. That's all I got. Do you think that makes sense?
I mean, yeah. You know, I also like. You know,
what is your opinion?
Well, my opinion is, yeah, take the Big Bang Monokuma, do what you gotta do to get them down. But don't just, like, line them up in front of a shooting line, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, okay.
Like, destroy all the shit, render them not an army, and then see what you can do to fix them. Don't just murder them.
But like the first step is you have to treat it like war.
Well, yeah, no, casualties are casualties.
Right? You have to stop the force.
Yeah, casualties of war is fine. I'm not talking about that. I just mean after you
Once you win, absolutely.
No need to triage them and see what's appropriate.
100. No, that's absolutely reasonable.
That's where I'm at.
But right now we're still on that first step of it's war.
Yeah.
And when you walk around that corner and you see the kids poking corpses with sticks or slashing throats, you need to take those motherfuckers out until they don't have that kind of force anymore. What knew you? What's different?
She's confident.
I'll see that yawn and I'll raise you, Liam.
I mean, she's a lot more confident than she was at the beginning. At the beginning, you remember, she literally couldn't make a decision for herself.
Yeah.
She was literally asking Toko what to do at every turn, so...
But that's not exactly what I'd call coming of age.
It's still an advancement, though, you know, like... It's not insignificant, either. It's not as much as certain things, but, like... At the beginning, she was literally asking Toko in every conversation what to do.
I'm not asking for Simon levels of growth. Not. I'm asking for Rossyu.
But that's going to be the end, right? That's going to be the final conflict.
I'm looking for Rossyu, you know?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, alright. You went through the shit, and now you know. God, there's something so cool about, like, the Spike Spiegel style cigarette that, like, you burn all the way to the end.
Yeah.
And the ashes on it. Like GTO's intro.
It is cool. I don't even know why. You're right. It is, though.
Yeah!
There we go. See, they're doing it. They're happy to do it.
This should be happy music. Yes! This is awesome! More children cowering in fear.
I hope he has an eye laser.
Fucking cool.
Let's hurry.
Like, I feel like I'm summoning Pat right now, but holy shit, yes! Please show me children running for their lives. I'm so down.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. The thing.
Yeah, everyone's just casually talking. Having a little mixer.
They are not fighters. Real name Kenshiro. A super big sized demon who is in charge of his secret assassination skill. It was supposed to be the strongest human alive in the demon world, and its assassin fist can even break the ground in half. Don't.
Oh!
don't hunt it alone, but it's supposed to actually be really sick.
Oh!
So stay far from it and make it all tired before you kill it.
Oh my god! Do you know who that is?
That's him. That's gotta be him. That's gotta be him. His assassin fist.
Oh!
Ooh, I'm really keen to see that.
Yo, he looks so cool!
He looks really cool. Like, pure white hair, that's cool.
That's
a mark of a cool person.
I never thought
he of all people.
He would look anything like that.
No, because he'll take off the arm, that's it, you know, but...
Because Sakura is so beef.
Yeah, yeah. Anything over here?
Oh!
That's great.
Oh my god,
well,
yeah!
I'm gonna give her his file, you know?
Hold on a minute.
What's up?
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Can you tell I like Sakura? Oh my god, please, please.
Please put that together. I know a monster just as powerful as this guy.
Right, right.
Yeah, there, exactly.
Do it, do it. Connect the fucking dots. Oh, man. No forgiveness. Let's go. Because the impression you get is that everyone just in that family looks like a fucking
a hard ass the whole way through.
Well, an orc.
An orc.
Everyone looks like an orc is basically what you assume. But
There's one more I wanted to hand over.
Who?
Not the Kirigiri one. Just Omaru's. I don't know. Might be nothing, but...
Do you like me?
Please like me.
Who's this loser? Why do you have her file?
She's so normal.
Wow, unremarkable in every way. I have nothing to say.
Handing me something like this? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Zakina. Yeah, you are. I'm always a big fan of when, like, the tough girl of the group in whatever manga suddenly does a ridiculous martial arts move in the middle of an argument.
Just because?
Like an amazingly perfect sidekick. Or like a perfect bridge German suplex.
Just because they
no,
can?
some guy says some dumbass statement, or like goes for a girl or a peek or something, and then just gets like flying sidekicked. But it's like figure form perfect every time.
That's such a trope, though.
It is a trope, but it's hilarious. I like unexpected martial arts. Oh my god, is he actually a part of that family? Alright, like, I'm like, almost like, okay, let's get out of here, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Because now I need to know.
Don't hand over.
What?
I said don't hand over, so I'm leaving.
So, oh. Because, yeah, okay, so I guess that's a hey Ben, see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
Hey Ben, see ya. Oh, that's so good. That line specifically.
Sure did. Oh. Well, You should for the ones that are in the middle of trying to kill you.
None of the kids are actively trying to kill people, though. They jump on bodies, but it's always the Monokumas that kill them.
I'm trying to remember.
I don't think there was
because we see a lot of kids around bodies.
Yeah, but I don't think there was one instance of us seeing a kid trying to.
But before the Monokumas attacked en masse, the kids were killing their own parents and doing all that shit anyway.
Yeah, and that's fucked for sure.
So that, you know what I mean? Yeah, this guy knows the deal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's correct. That's exactly it. That's it. Survival. But no, you're right. We haven't seen a kid actually doing anything in this game.
No.
But they've explained that the kids started it, and they did. They do have blood on their hands. We can't start pretending that they don't. I don't want to hear it. My child murder boner is erect, and I will not have it be softened by the likes of you. Damn straight. Back away slowly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. None of these people are particularly well adjusted at this point.
You need to take some words of advice from my serial murder friend over here. She'll set you straight.
She knows. Even she's a bit taken aback, though. She only kills pretty boys.
That makes more sense.
Well, that's just her thing, you know? Like, murderers almost always have a thing.
Everyone's got a thing.
Yeah. Wish I could turn the camera up a little higher. Can't let that panty shot happen, though.
Nope. Not even when it's a fake Gashapon toy in certain game unlockables. I think the first time I ever experienced that was Naruto Met Hero 1.
Yeah.
Where you go to the model viewer and it just locks down.
And you were like, why?
And I
can't kill my child-killing boner.
No, I just didn't understand what was happening.
Yeah.
And then I went...
And then you thought about it.
And then I moved over to the guy toys, and then I realized that you could fully rotate them.
Yeah.
And then I just completely... I was like, there's no way this is real. There's no way that this is what I think it is. And then, lo and behold, it was what I thought it was.
Yeah, well, I can't even really blame them. I think it's dumb. Like, it doesn't really matter. Let people do what they will. But it's like, I get it. Because of that. Just floating in the air.
Oh, Masaru. You're kind of cool.
Kinda. As the first one, yeah, he was. Damn it.
Or you know what, man? Like, even Fuse, like that's why I say like you only need two kids, because I could see like you fuse all the abuse into like both of them.
Yeah. And
then one of them is more sympathetic, like Nagisa, and is just like, I don't think we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, Monika's still got to be super fucked up.
But they've both all been through it.
Yeah.
You know? Perhaps they're twins or something. I don't know, but you just have two kids.
Yeah.
And one is more sympathetic than the others.
No, definitely.
And that gets the job.
I still think 2 hours is a bit narrow. I don't think that's actually enough time to convey all the ideas.
That's just me wanting for there to be a third act that brings out the plot points from the first two games.
Right, I see, yeah.
You know, but in a world where this...
That kid they just plopped over there for no reason. That's good.
He's not scared.
Adventurer. You give me the adventurer for going into a corner. That was really obvious. Skills. All the way back around.
At the beginning of the game, she would have been too scared
items
to go to that
highly
corner.
more likely to drop. That's just great. Fantastic. A lot of these skills... I find the skills...
New game plus skills.
Yeah, pretty much. The skill system, I think, is really flawed. You get almost no skills with drawbacks. And your level is always high enough that you can just equip whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean?
It's not the most interesting, and I barely understand it.
Well, you just put skills on. That's all. Not the bling.
No, I know the actual skills you buy from the shop. Yeah.
No, that's bling.
Oh, fuck. Then there you go.
The skills, the stuff like perfect body and stuff, you know, that increases your life.
Yes.
You can just equip all of them, and there's no reason to not. So,
like skills in DR1 and 2. But they had a limit to the amount
they had
you could,
really hard limit. You could only have a few good ones. And you could
up your limit by hanging out with people.
But you could still only really have a few good ones on, right? As far as I remember.
And they weren't easy to unlock them either.
Yeah.
You couldn't do a master playthrough.
In this game, I feel the skills like they cost too little, like to equip.
I hear you.
And the payoff's not huge either. So.
Did that kid actually say anything, or are they just talking behind them and pretending they don't exist?
Just talking to them.
Just double check that.
I can for you. No problem.
Because it's like, did we just walk up to a bunch of refugee children and just
that's what
talk shit behind them?
Nope. Just talk shit behind them.
Yeah.
What happened to these children?
All
So
right.
they're just scared. That's all.
You think they take their helmets off? They can't.
Probably.
Dum bum ba.
Can't shoot the bell.
It's not a piece of technology.
It's true. It was dumb.
What a waste of money. What a waste of money.
What? This whole game?
I was talking about the bell door, but you know what? Are you trying to keep me going?
Like... Oh, I was thinking about it before. This game wasn't a cheap game to make.
Nope.
There's a lot of art in this game.
I think this was... That's the thing is, despite...
It probably cost at least as much as 1 or 2.
Easily.
Like, easily.
Easily. Which is
very
why,
likely more.
Which is why, you know, every time we're calling it a spin-off game, and it's like, that's lowering expectations, but guess what? This could have been a full entry.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think a big part of why they did it was because they want to move to 3D for Danganronpa 3. Or more 3D, that is to say. But, like, you have to test it, you know what I mean? Like, you can't just move up to it and have a bad game, you know?
It doesn't feel as... Like, when I think spin-off, I think of, like, Freedom Cry. You know what I mean? This doesn't strike me as that.
Well, there's multiple breeds of spin-offs. I mean, Resident Evil Revelations
is a spin-off.
And it's amazing, you know?
And it does play like...
It plays like Resident Evil,
so.
yeah, exactly.
That's true.
And like Ghost Babel, too.
That's technical limitations.
But ultimately, it plays just like a Metal Gear game, you know? So.
And the hurdles that they leapt over...
Boy, did they.
Swimmingly. Okay, here's one thing that'll be worth it. If this game ends with Toko's personalities fusing into one complete person...
Or losing one, or they have to fuse.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you have to be this weirdo...
No, that could be a thing.
But also have these urges, but also balance the two.
Oops. That could for sure be a thing. God, I never used the square button. There's almost no, like, use to it. Let me just look at the map, because I noticed there's a door right next to me. Wow, okay, so this is a real place. It is a real building with places to go.
Though if you did use the square button, you'd be able to pause the action and think about your next move.
Yeah, no, it's practical. I think it's good for people who aren't so inclined to play action games and stuff.
If you cycle past something and you're like, ah, shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think we probably have to do the 4 game rooms in the corners of this building.
Because Toko with the fused personality, like, think about it. What do you lose? The gimmick of her sneezing and changing, which has already run its course.
But you also lose the ability for her to only learn certain parts of information.
Yeah.
That's a big part of Toko's character that enables...
Which works for murder-solving mysteries, but not in a plot like this, where it
doesn't matter so much in this game, for sure.
Okay, so
okay.
Move the car, first of all.
Move the car.
And
then possess this guy.
Walk him over to
the...
No. Wait, yes. Walk him over to the middle of where the car in the spot is, and then it'll create a domino effect going diagonally.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta...
So then you roll the ball into the bomber, and the bomber blows this guy into the other bomber.
That might work.
I'm assuming diagonals count.
That might work. I don't know if I'll be able to run by this bomber, though. I come in from over here. I'll be able to link with him, but I don't know if I'll be able to run past this guy. I might be able to.
Well, you'll get...
I'll give it a swing. It doesn't really matter. I'll just fight them at the end of the day. So link with this one. Run him over... Because, like, what the fuck's this for? This has to be for a thing, you know what I mean?
Oh. Well,
oh, you know what? You know what? I have an idea. I think that this is meant to attract him over here. And then that bomber will explode this bomber and knock it back into that guy.
Doesn't the link kind of, like, simplify all these puzzles by just making them go where you need them to go, though?
A little bit, but they are...
Because can't you just cheat and put him right where he needs to be?
Yeah, possibly. Let me just move him because he's facing the wrong way and I just need to sneak past. I gotta move...
The car?
The car. And then I gotta get back on this guy.
Like, I feel like you can just move them and break the puzzle.
Fuck, I need to... Oh, well. Look at that. Wonderful.
Attract.
Oh wait, no, I can still get him. There we go. And then put him over there.
Yeah.
Maybe this will work?
I don't think the momentum is going to push him towards the other guy, though. Oh.
Yeah, oh man, I'm glad.
Okay.
I wasn't sure. I want to stand on this. What's gonna happen?
Yeah. QA Liam.
Oh, nothing, because the puzzle's solved, I guess.
Done and done.
Ah, bummer.
Or
it waits.
It knows.
It waits. Okay, yeah.
That was tested.
That was a bug fix.
Someone did their job.
Someone did that. It was good.
Good on you. We noticed. That was a checklist marked pass.
Oh, yeah, this is all their rooms, I guess. Yeah.
There's an examining point.
I noticed, yeah, I just wanted to look around just in case it guides us out. Painted, is that Monica? I guess so. Not Monica, Kotoko.
You ever been in an apartment with fresh paint on the walls?
Not recently. Why?
That shit makes you dizzy.
Yep. That's what it's for.
Aw, please let it be something cool.
Yeah, I just gotta move the four of them into position, I betcha.
Aww. Bullshit! Boo!
I wanna walk them around. What, do you want this game to last an extra hour?
With robot fight controls and JUT like high-speed roboto action? How is that a no? That I hear you thinking?
Well, you wouldn't get either of those, so...
There's so much I can do if my son didn't exist. Wow! Wow! We're getting real. So much I could have done if I never had him. I could have obtained qualifications and license, taken lessons, and worked more. Instead, my entire life is just a platform for my son's life. I think about it every night before I go to sleep. If I woke up in the morning and my son was dead, how splendid would that be? But every time I wake up and I see him, I sigh. Why are you still alive? Why do you have a normal life? I yearn for the day he stops being healthy and stops growing and just disappears. That's what I want. Why can't you do something that simple for me? Signed, Pat's dad. I want him to die so badly that it makes me cry. And the fact that he has such a worthless face just makes me even more sad. It makes me think I'm the one who's wrong. I shouldn't have had you.
You were a mistake.
Holy
So that's
shit!
That's Jitaro's parent. For sure, for sure, for sure.
Holy shit!
That literally can't not be Jitaro's parent.
That was really intense.
That's solid. That's good. This mix is really good, by the way.
It is. It kicked in right at the moment when we were reading that. That was good.
Tokuichi Toa, representative of Toa Group and Toa City, announced plans today to rebuild Toa Hills, a city landmark only trumped by Toa Tower. This time, reconstruction will upscale the business side of Toa Hills. Toa Hills has entertained residents and tourists alike, and with remodeling, the business and private sectors will be completely revitalized. Construction begins in 1 year and is slated for completion 3 years later.
Equally as compelling as the story we just read.
Just as strong. Just as strong.
So, parents who commit infanticide oftentimes do so out of fucked up love in a weird way, where it's kind of like
in real life.
Yes, where it's like, I'm taking you with me. You're my possession.
Does it often accompany suicide, or
yes?
Okay.
Driving the mother who drives the van off the bridge with all the kids in it type of situation.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's water everywhere.
So you never, even in the crazy situations where the parent actually does murder the kid, you barely ever see them thinking that way.
Right.
Where it's like, no, I really do want you dead. Mm-hmm. It's often for like in this weird secondary reasons, insurance shit, you know,
etc.
Trauma, relationship bullshit, but not just like, nah, I hate this kid. Fuck your life.
So this is an interesting one. It's very different from all the other ones we've seen, where it's basically a stealth mission.
Drag him in stealth past, yeah.
Oh, great, perfect. Well, you know what?
He was.
You know what? I can still land it.
Yeah, you can.
I just need to get on solid ground and hit one in the back, and get these guys off of me. But this is still doable.
You can save it. Can gun jumping save it?
I don't know, maybe.
What if you just tokoed up and like ran to the exit? You know?
Could. Let me just put that down. Will that grab him? Does that grab him when they're...
You're shooting move at the thing.
Yeah, that makes the dance happen.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Is that good? Yeah, okay.
Wow. Toko is not a conductor of electricity.
I'm kind of like, you heard her make that sound, but I kind of wish she would have changed forms, you know.
She literally uses a taser.
Yeah.
To zap herself into.
Well, she made the sound effect. Like it's a minor niggle.
Whenever you need to grab a live ground wire,
just let her do it. She's like a yellow Pikmin. She'll do it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what we remember her for.
That was it. That is what. It's unfortunately what we remember her for. She was the worst. She was like what? And she could have been fine, but the fact that they just slanted it towards sex, her whole revenge thing, was just busted. Like that was just not.
To call it the worst is to not do it justice.
It's not,
my friend.
Well,
she is one of the poorest written characters I have ever seen in a video game, period.
It was bad.
It was awful.
Her thing is worth like 8 times more than mine. Younger woman, this poor bitch doesn't understand that she's worth more. If you're looking for cost effectiveness, you gotta sell it when you're still young. But it's a waste of time. That's why mommy has to sell it for you.
Oh my god!
I'll sell it with you as a set.
Oh my god, that's super uncomfortable.
Even tears have value.
Back up, what was the last sentence there?
Being young is a horrifying thing. It's not like I want money, it's not like I want to entrust my dream to my daughter, it's not like I'm a pervert. I do all of this for the love of my child, I do it for her sake, so she can sparkle forever. No matter how much she hates me or how much society will beat me up for it, I know my actions are right. It's the parent's job to shine the spotlight on their child.
That thing.
Like her backstory is the most ultra fucked thing. But that's not the problem.
That's far.
In fact, that's not even a problem. Like, the problem is what happens after.
The problem is the treatment and usage of that backstory.
Yeah,
and where
definitely.
you go with it. Because you had the balls to go there.
And then you just did the wrong thing when you got there.
And then you acted as if it was a fucking dating sim. With with your dumb, stupid... I don't know.
I don't know where you're going with dating sim, but like, boy, that was dumb.
But like panty shots and I don't know, not dating sim, but
no, you sexualized it.
You acted like
you're looking for.
But you acted like that character was just a dumb gag character from any other shitty, stupid anime.
Yeah.
With these dumb sex jokes things.
When really there was a background that should have like prevented that from being the thing.
And
oh my god, cars everywhere! It's fucking garage.
And furthermore,
Oh, it looks like I just
there
have to
you
use
go.
the car.
Yeah.
And just time it with
Line it up,
all
line it
4
up.
of them.
But you got to get all the cars out of the way.
Oh, but they stand still for quite a while, so that should be...
Ooh, jeez, excuse me, I gotta blow my nose.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my god, so many cars.
How many cars, Liam?
It's too many cars. Whoops, all cars. Oh, I think you have to shoot them in the right order or you fuck it up, maybe. Oh, yeah, if I shot all of them, they would be blocking the way actively. Now, let me just... fuck me.
You know, I heard it takes a lot to make a car.
Takes a lot to make a car. I guess.
So
Yeah, so the gimmick here is if you shoot the wrong ones, they'll actually get in the way. There was actually a trick to it.
okay. Yeah, no, the whatever, elementary sex abuse Chan.
Yeah, that's her name.
When you have the fact that like you treated it in
Yeah.
the worst possible way, but then you have the fact that you treated only her in that way
Yeah.
and didn't even run
This
the
is
gimmick
like-
with anyone else.
Like, entirely, we're not even talking about how it's a delicate subject matter.
No!
Because you went there, that's fine.
That's
fine.
there's that's nothing wrong
with you
with
doing
that.
that.
You got my mouth to drop.
Yeah.
My jaw hit the floor as
You were salivating. You were salivating, my friend.
Upworthy.com says I'm gonna spend the rest of my day picking my jaw up from the floor.
Yeah. Here we go. No doubt about it, Monica's the best. Just trust in Monica, and even brain rinsing is easy as pie. As long as they wear the Monokuma head, everyone's our ally. If this keeps up, the paradise will be completed in no time, and when that happens, I'll bring peace to the entire world next.
Explained. Perfect.
There you go.
That explains it.
Ba-bam.
Done.
Ba-bam.
The children are evil because of the helmets, and
Yep.
they actually never actually got.
Just gotta break the helmets.
They never got as fucked up as the other kids.
No. That's why I was, like, wondering before. It didn't
Perfect. Done.
Really... Close that. Close that envelope.
But then how does but now where's the version of that for the rest of the world and despair?
Yeah, and I'm still hoping that's whatever despair disease, if that's real.
If that's real.
Because I'm still hanging on to they have air filters.
Yes.
And that's the only reason.
We're clutching that to our bosoms.
It's a guess, but I feel pretty strongly that there's something in the air.
Yeah. No, we're holding on to that as the main deal because it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
And it would explain the story in a satisfying way.
Definitely. Totally agreed.
Because if they actually do back down from that and go, no, people just got really weird one day,
that'd be fucked.
the whole franchise is done, dude. The whole franchise is stupid. And I'm afraid.
I mean, the games would still be fun, but the story
deep
as a
down,
whole... Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Like, you know what you're fighting for, and it's nothing, you know, so...
It becomes a play part 1 and part 2, and then you're done type of series. But now this brings another thing up to question, right? So what if you're fighting a war against enemies that are wearing Diospores, right?
Yeah?
And they're straight up killing people. Do you have the time to try and save them?
Well, like, there is a difference, and it's the efficacy of anybody in JoJo is far higher than the efficacy of the kids in this game.
Yes.
Even kids in JoJo have far higher efficacy in doing anything.
They do.
So, and you know, they're not like brain spores that like have a really tricky removal process. Like their helmets, you can just lock these kids up, you know, and crack them off or whatever. So I think as long as you can get them to stop, you can save a lot of them. But definitely, there's gonna be some casualties.
Because I don't feel like
that
there's
robot's
a way.
still cool looking,
It is. Maybe you're the one for me. It still feels like, you know, it'll be. I'm not going to be as happy-go-lucky about it, but some of those kids are probably going to have to go down in the battle.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
You know, because a brainwashed enemy is a brainwashed enemy.
Casualties of war.
What life is worth more, the one that you're saving or the one who's, you know, attacking?
Who knows? Let's see. Come on.
You ever read the story about...
I ordered my son to go buy alcohol. I even gave him the money. He comes back home empty-handed. He said something about not having ID or something. Whatever, who cares? I trained the boy, made him do it one more time, and he comes back with alcohol. The next day, the cops show up. Apparently, he stole. Yeah, I stole him, humiliated me. But I trained him good. The cops left. Hate my son's face, so I'm teaching him a lesson. The smiley forces said I'll stop hitting him, creeps me out. He can't just cry or yell like a regular kid. Shit, I got myself a defective product. Yeah, like, you know, we kind of knew this. The whole, like, yeah, these parents are bad people. So,
they're just doubling down on it.
Yeah. That's fine.
So it's not just the kid's perspective.
Yeah. We get the
hateful, fucked up parents writing a journal.
Yeah, exactly.
A confession admissible in the court of law for your convenience.
I'm glad they write them. I'm glad they go to that effort to make sure we know.
Can we just stay in that room? Because the music is really good.
It's really good, isn't it? Oh, it's just so... And, like, the instruments are super good.
Yeah, man. Jazzy tunes. So I was going to ask you if you ever read the actual story of what happened in Stockholm.
Not anytime recently.
So, it's super interesting.
I only read Cliff Notes. I didn't read, like, a write-up or anything.
So, you know, the Syndrome's namesake is super interesting, and it's an incredibly fascinating case.
You see this, by the way, just real quick? This is, like she pointed out, completely unlike the others. There is a 0 on top, and no discernible way to kill the enemies other than shooting them. So there's got to be a gimmick to it. I think 0 is probably the answer to the riddle. Because I could see things on the walls.
Well, pull your detector out.
Well, here, see, I can see these things
right
on
there.
The walls. Well, the detector's not going to do anything. There's no paint. See? There's no paint. There was an examine prompt, though. Use the thing that only you can see and the thing that only others see in precise order.
The answer is Cypher.
This whole operation's just a cutout for Cypher.
The man with the same code name as Null.
Use the thing that only you can see.
God. Fuck that one.
And the thing that only others see in precise order. So, the thing that only I can see is 0. It was the number 0 on top. And the thing that others can see in precise order. That's a mirror.
Yeah. Only others can see your reflection. Or you, rather. Did you figure that one out, by the way?
Which?
The man with the same code name as Null. Portable Ops.
Yeah, no, I know Null, but no, I don't know where that line's from.
Okay, that's the name that they were using to refer to when we still didn't know that 0 was behind everything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And so, like, you know, there was just another way to say.
Oh, please insert password.
Oh, okay.
Wow, okay.
Okay. What is...
Oh, I know it. I got it. No,
see what he's looking
I
at?
solved it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's that one, then 0, then that one, then that one. Wow, that's a good riddle. That's good. So, sorry, was the shield one first? Yeah, it was the shield one first. That's actually a good riddle. This is a good room.
Oh.
3. So 3, 0, and then the alarm one. 4, and then the bomber. 3, 0, 4, 8. That's a good room. That's a strong room. What?
I wish this came sooner.
Yeah, if they were more on this level.
That was a really good puzzle.
That was really good. That was whoever designed that. You designed a good puzzle. I wish there was more like that.
Good job. What was it, Alan Rarrington?
Alan, yeah, Alan. How did you do that whole puzzle in only one day?
When did you get in Spike Chunsoft's offices?
Blue Thread from the Scarred Mountain by Toko Fukawa.
Here we go. As I live here in the village, deep down in the mountains, I dream about you every night on my thin futon on the creaking kitchen floor. From the author of So Lingers the Ocean, Toko Fukawa's long-awaited new novel.
I like that Nagisa has read it or has a copy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's his room. So he's a fan.
I would like to know. How many?
Are you a millionaire? Do you have crazy book deals?
More than 80, and
Wow.
she's a fucking teenager.
Yeah, okay.
That earns you that title, doesn't it?
Or it's like your name is not a real person, and you have like 85 ghostwriters.
Yeah, well, I don't think that would get her the ultimate title.
No, probably not. Sasuga! Super high school
How
level.
many ghostwriters do you have to get until people get suspicious of your writing talents? Like,
ask Meek Mill.
oh yeah, I don't know the story.
Never mind then. Don't worry about it.
I want to know the story. Tell me the story.
No, because I still have to tell you about Stockholm.
Oh, yes, it's true.
Because unlike fucking Matt or Pat, I drives me crazy when stories are incomplete in things, so I have to get back to them. Well, I want to hear what this is about, though.
Good thing you're not a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Oh my god.
Yeah, OTP.
Yeah, okay, so before S-Link Up, the gimmick with me and my friends was Rel Up and Rel Down.
Uh-huh.
Because only a few people out there that played that dating sim that was made by... God, what was it? Fuck! God damn it, something high. The American dating sim with the really ugly models.
Oh, the one you tested.
Yes!
Yeah.
Brooktown High.
On the PSP.
Brooktown High.
I know the one.
Yeah. And if you played that, whenever you'd get a
relationship,
S-Link up or down, you get Rel up, Rel down.
Okay, yeah.
Fucking Brooktown
Was it
High.
Konami who published that?
I think it was Konami.
Yeah.
And your save
Who
files.
made that?
Your
It was a Western
the
company,
team. It was the
wasn't
team that made Death Jr.
Oh, okay, yeah. Not great then. Death Jr. was not good.
When you saved the game, it created a Death Jr. save file.
Oh wow! So they just built it right off the back of Death Jr.
Indeed, they did.
Well, it makes sense if your engine's flexible.
And if you put it to sleep and turn off the LAN switch at the same time, you crash your PSP's firmware.
Oh great, perfect. Just re-firmware that PSP. Unbrick it.
I found the good bug.
That's a good bug.
So, in Stockholm, it was basically the short of it is there's a situation where there's bank robbery, and it turned into a hostage situation, and so the hostages were stuck under the criminals with the guns were walking around patrolling, and it took days of negotiations. And in the process of them being hostages for days,
you tell me about Stockholm Syndrome.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
The hostages in the bank got so
attached to their
caregivers, exactly, that when the police finally said "fuck it, we got to go in and do something," and they started attacking the criminals, the hostages
wanted to protect them.
They picked up the gun and went, "They just shot Bobby. Fuck these guys," and started attacking the cops.
Yeah.
You know?
I've heard.
And at that point, it's like, well, you gotta shoot the hostage.
Eventually, yeah.
Because fuck, you're not a hostage anymore.
I cannot obtain the result I was expecting with my experiment. I cannot discern whether the environment or the subject himself is the problem. I shall look into the experiment conditions in more detail. Until now, I've used solely visual observation, but I should erect cameras to watch the subject at all times and discipline the subject when resting longer than allowed. If I do not obtain any desirable results with the experiment, I will conclude that the problem lies with the subject and change my experimental target. Well, let's
do over. Have another baby.
Nagisa had a decent one from. Oops, I gotta ring the bell. Nagisa had a decently interesting one because it wasn't such a typical. Not typical.
No,
the other ones were more predictable.
Yeah, his parents were using the scientific method to fucking report on his results.
Trying to make an Ubermensch.
Yeah. Feed him like a lab rat. The subject responds well to cocaine.
Well, coke him up.
The subject has just stopped eating foods in preference of cocaine.
Well, perfect.
The subject has stopped responding to sexual advancement and incentives in favor of cocaine.
Cocaine is the only truth.
What was the other story you were asking me about?
No, you were talking about Stockholm Syndrome.
But you, because there's another one you were asking me about at the same time.
I mean, you'd asked if I'd read. I think you said what happened at Stockholm, and I said
not that. When we were back in the girls' in the room, in Maggie's room. Oh, never mind. Forget it. We're gonna. It was another one, but it doesn't matter because look at all these fish.
Yeah. Nice. That was a good Superman punch.
I hate that it's called that now, but that's what it is.
That's how it is.
You do what it do. Yeah. Sacrifice Toko battery next time instead of...
Yeah, I will. I was thinking about it already.
Because you're not getting health as often as you used to, so... Early game was like fucking throwing it at you.
Oh, there's a child over here. When I heard there was going to be a new member of our family, I wasn't expecting much, but somehow I'm still disappointed. We get this brat inside our house now. I have no idea what she's thinking. She and her whole attitude don't belong here. I guess it's Monica. Food tastes disgusting when I have to eat with this alien and look at her smile. Everything she does nauseates me. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't shake the feeling that my family is going to pieces because of her, and my intuition is almost always right.
I liked how that was titled Alien, and describes the Nostromo perfectly.
Oh god, it's true.
I don't want to eat with this thing. It's gross.
Spoiling my appetite.
God damn it, Ash. Why are you so cool? I admire its purity. We need Pokemon with Ash from Alien as Ash Ketchum.
We just need Pokemon to star, like, Red and do Pokemon Adventures instead of just doing whatever bullshit it's doing.
Well, the answer is go read the manga.
That's what I'm talking about, Pokemon Adventures.
Yeah.
That's the manga. Yeah.
But
that's it.
It's there. It's a book. It's printed.
Yeah, I know. We need a game. We need everything. We need mixed media. We need toys. We need kids to get into the Poke murder.
It's a bit too late for that, but I wouldn't mind seeing an Ekans get decapitated.
Okay, so there's 2 side rooms. Let's explore the side rooms, I guess. Can I not? Could you not stop me?
Shit's locked. I don't want to be here right now.
Shit's rusty. Silent Hill 3, the game.
This door looks useless. No, I'd rather not go in there right now.
God, fuck that. No, you want to go in there right now. I'm sorry, designer. You fucked up.
I don't need to be here.
You fucked up. You should have designed it better.
I want to play a Dark Souls game where you walk into a fucking room
and your guy turns around and just goes, shakes his head. Yeah.
No, I'd rather not.
It's the only voiced line in the game. It sounds awful.
Placeholder line, yeah.
Yeah.
Elevator.
Yeah.
So borrowed words used in this game. Elevator, helicopter, and hardoge.
And yeah, hard gay. I guess so.
Oh.
Yeah, come punch the door down. I know you used to be cool.
Did you dye your hair black?
Blue? Black? Yeah, it's kind of black. I've always been looking at it as blue. I don't know why.
You see blue? I don't... Yeah, no, it's black and gray. And it's just the light.
I think it's just the light. Yeah, I see what you mean with it being black.
Hey, well, in art...
His jacket, too.
Yeah, in art you're never supposed to use true black.
Yeah, well,
when you're coloring, you're never ever supposed to. So, it's clearly meant to be a that, but. Oh god, are we gonna get like half of his hair white, half of his hair black? You know what I mean? Like
that could be a thing.
The Monokuma hairstyle.
Well, his coat is already like a Monokuma's face. It's got the white and the red like thing across it.
Oh, you're right, aren't you? Let's see the front again.
Yeah, we'll have to see his model. It's not evident on his art.
The right armband, though, is like a Monokuma Red Eye. You're not wrong about that, but it's not as obvious.
Well, the red bit on his shirt, if you look at the edge, it turns to white. And when you see his model, you see most of the shirt's actually white, but it doesn't look that way. Like, you see the white collar and everything? The rest of his shirt's all white. There's just this one red slash across it. Just the art, you can only really see that, because the bandage is in the way. So I'm still hoping that Monika's thing is she's trying to make a new Junko, right? That seems to be clearly what her thing is.
I hope so too, but I hope that she's planning to use the pre-existing established technology machine to do that. Well, and not fucking demon summons.
I don't know, that doesn't bother me too much, but I'm really hoping that Komaru is the body that they use. I really want that to be the thing.
Well, I hope they don't succeed, first of all, but, I mean, we'll see.
I think it'd be interesting if at the end there was a new Junko. You know what I mean? Like,
but not when we already know what the real quote-unquote new Junko is. It would kind of just weaken that, because that becomes way less significant.
I don't know, you can have both.
We've already got, the fake boss robot from Peace Walker. Do we really need...
Because no, we don't really have the...
brainwashed...
We don't really have another one. What's the other one?
I'm talking about the AI from Part 2.
Which is not existent anymore.
Well, not anymore. It's not yet. This is in between.
No, I know, but like...
That hasn't happened yet, but it's in the process of happening.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, Junko doesn't really overlap with anything else.
I think it does, and I think that what we're seeing in this game is the establishment of that and where that comes from.
Maybe.
Oh, there's a shirt.
By the way, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's half and half.
Yeah, a bit more than just a slash. You couldn't see his other sleeve, so I made an assumption.
Okay, so he was there. Dude, okay, we got red herringed. He's not Sakura's relative. Kenshiro is just another guy entirely with a very similar face that looked super cool, but he's not him.
Maybe. Looks similar.
Can you look at the profile again?
Yeah, of course.
He knows about Junko, like, it sounds like almost on a personal level. You know? The way he refers to her. With yellow. You can hear the yellow when he speaks.
Do you hear the color of my words?
You gotta wonder if the words you speak have
colors to them?
color highlighted
always.
For certain active nouns and
files.
Important words.
Yeah, his face is broader.
It's not him.
Probably not.
Oh well.
Still cool though.
We're dumb. That's super cool that that's what he looks like.
They look pretty similar though.
God, I want to see Kenshiro in action so hard.
One day he'll get his own spin-off.
Because that's clear. That can be Sakura's dad. That has to be like her brother or something like that.
It could be.
No, it has to be her dad. She doesn't have any siblings.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it could be.
Because she was the successor, and she had to be that tough of a girl to become
robots.
Okay, so I maxed out her relationship level first.
I'm not shocked.
And yeah, she had no siblings, so there was
shit. Oh god, damn it.
Oh my god, can Toko fall off?
That could have been death. I mean, what? She'll respawn somewhere. Yeah. She won't die, you know. So
that's a test worth experimenting with.
I'll just end up dying if I do it.
If Toko like falls in, but you die.
I'd be interested, but I'll just end up dying.
You're right. No. So yeah, her thing is that Sakura says in part 1 that she's the only successor, and her father never had a son.
Yeah.
You know, so that would have to be her dad.
Yeah.
That bishy-looking motherfucker.
He doesn't look bishy.
But he's so much younger looking than she is.
I don't know. It's a photograph, you know? Like, who knows when it was taken?
I'm just saying, his face.
Let me reduce that. Oh, not quite enough.
That's the face of a man in his mid-20s. And Sakura looks 40. That's an adult.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a dude. That's a guy in his like 30s at tops.
I don't know.
The cheekbones add age.
Have you seen Araki?
Yeah, he's pretty solid.
There are vampires in this world.
He's pretty solid. That motherfucker will never die.
And need I point out that Sakura is not exactly a 16-year-old girl.
Yes. I'm saying it's totally possible. I believe it. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying it's a bit shocking that he's that good looking, you know? But that's super cool. Oh man, I'm all about Kenshiro now. They didn't give a last name though.
Yeah.
Like, is it Kenshiro Ogami? Although, if anything, like, I know, like, I'm harping on about Sakura, but I'm just like, to me, it doesn't, like, the looks doesn't matter if you have the right attitude.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, Chie being a cool fighter is way more important, and I like her more for that than the fact that she's got short hair and wears green. I like your motivation. I like characters with determination that fucking get shit done.
Will you still like her when she's just meat and kung fu?
What?
In the other games where she just transforms into a pile of meat and kung fu. Wearing a wig.
Oh, Chie,
you know?
Like, I was like, Sakura, what are you talking about?
No, Chie.
Yeah. I haven't seen her in P4D yet, but
Pat told me it's the same in Persona Q.
It is,
he was saying it was even.
But it's not any worse than anyone else gets it. That's the thing.
No, sure.
Like, Akihiko just turns into training and protein, and protein and training.
Yeah.
So, they're
all just...
Everyone gets turned into nothing.
I said it on the podcast, I think. Like, every Persona spin-off brings down the Persona characters.
Okay.
So few characters.
Okay.
I think
Arena's fine.
I think Yosuke gets it good in...
Arena's is fine.
Is it? The story? Did you beat the story?
Yeah.
Okay, is it?
I'm okay with Arena. I'm okay with it.
But, like, Yosuke gets it good in Dancing All Night, but, like, nobody else. Like, Rise and Yosuke, that's it.
The expansion of the...
Yukiko gets nothing. Neither up nor down, she gets nothing.
So, the answer is a complete waste of time, but it's interesting because it introduces another of the Aegis line of robots. And to me, P4A is another thing like that. It's another look at like
those ribbits.
Those ribbits. So that's not bad. I'm okay with that.
All these children. Up you go, right through the window.
Yep. He's upsy daisy.
I told you about the Fatal Frame movie, right?
Yeah.
Where there was a point in the movie where there was an old woman who just went, up you go, into the water, and just drowned her. With just this one book, you're safe from womb to tomb. From engagement to divorce, we have completely covered the know-how of anything and everything related to marriage. Learn the ABCs. Just give that to Matt.
I don't know if womb to tomb...
From womb to tomb...
is something that is an English idiom, but that's a fucking solid one.
It's really strong, isn't it?
I've never heard that before.
Me neither. You have no chance. On your knees.
I'm gonna start using that womb to tomb.
You're totally raising your death flag.
It's a little bit, it rolls off the tongue a little bit better than from sperm to coffin.
Well, it's cradle to grave, right?
Cradle to grave is the other one, yeah. I'm a fan of pushing up daisies. I like that.
It's a good one. That's also a death flag. Denying the death flag.
Don't do it. What about being black, Komaru?
That's a death flag. You're born with a death flag.
Oh, fuck.
God, if she was just super racist.
Oh, God, man.
I wish. This pose.
Yeah. It's the same pose
Surgeries that have a low success rate always work. Yeah.
Yeah. Except for that one time. In that one thing.
Where they died. And it didn't work.
And you totally thought they were gonna survive.
Yeah.
And that'll be that.
There's no way we can win against them. I'm just a normal high school girl and stuff.
Survival flag. Yeah, and the super nice girl always gets it.
Yeah.
But the nice girl
I'll just crowd the room with enemies.
Yeah.
And look, the kids are cheering
they're
now.
cheering again. Yeah, I see it. Toko up. Just you have two hearts, dude.
I'm mashing triangle.
Yeah.
I was literally just hitting triangle and nothing was happening.
So yeah, no,
where's the last one? Is that it?
Already deaded.
Well, I got 5 hearts.
Yeah, the girl who's too nice gets offed.
Instantly.
But the girl who's... It's nice, but normal, and kind of self-aware...
The girl who's normal, yeah.
...is the one that makes it. She's the final girl.
One that makes it.
The final girl, yeah. So, if you're black, and you're a girl, you take your shirt off...
You have no... You're
already decapitated.
Yeah.
Like, your shirt comes off, and your head just goes with it.
Like, movie opens, smash cut to decapitation scene. Smash cut to the movie starting. You know what I mean? Like,
if you're the...
off-screen death.
You're promiscuous, you're a jock, and you're black.
Yeah.
At the same time,
Yeah,
and you're a girl, you're